Let's go do some musk. Let's do some musk. Let's do some musk. What's good, my fellow peasants? Main scenario quest. Oof doof. Let's go. Alright. Before we do it though, any juicy's been left in the Discord. Hello my pezzies. Happy freaking Friday. Sign on in. It's Friday vibes time. Grab your alcohol. Put up your feet. It's weekend time, buddy. Ooh, what we got? Any lolsy vids for us? Pez links. Analysis of E12's theme. Oh man, E12 was so juicy. The Titan story arc is good, actually. What else we got? Oh, not much. Hello, Silver! Jason! What's good, buddy? Afternoon, Ice. Good morning, Azalane. Are you feeling good? Good to see you guys. Archetype. Yeah. So have you guys finished Musk? I presume you guys binged it in like day 1 or day 2. How hardcore did you go on the Musk? Did you just funnel that bad boy straight into your veins? Just inject it straight in? No hesitation, no surrender. Was it good? So, Fan Daniel. Ex-Xenos. A true pair of nutters. Ooh, an even sexier bunny girl. My gosh. Those undies. Good lord. Oh god, it's an hoorah. Hello, Big O Man. Dark Lord Vinay. Have you finished work, guys? Who's off for Christmas now? Any plans? Anyone gonna spend a Christmas alone? A humbug? Fuck your family off? Oh man, I really want to change my outfits up. So I got some new arm bits. They're pretty cool. Bit of floof on them. Kind of a bit like Gaia's poofy arm bits. It's alright. Alright. Next main scenario quest. Alizé. Shall I do Musk? I guess so. I did Eden then. Musk takes 4 hours. Well, for me it'll be at least 7 in that case. Still working right now. Where at? Where do you all work, guys? What kind of skill sets we got in the house? And is anyone looking to make a change? Let's scheme. Let's plot something together, guys. Where we can all quit our jobs. Everyone who's got a hankering to quit their job. Let's find a way. Come on. What could we do? Something that would make us quick money. If we've got an international community and network. It's gonna have to be drugs, isn't it? It's gonna have to be drugs. Oh, we've got Azalane the pharmacist in the house. Yes, meet me in a... I'm gonna give you an address, Azalane, to a caravan in a desert. Please meet me there. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, Azalane. Oh, pray return to the waking sands, yo, obviously. Hello, guys. Hello, Amber. Hello, Millennia. Hey, Millennia. I like you, Millennia. You're cool. Wait, who the fuck is that? That was a town guard. I mean, come on. When it comes to a town guard, there's a few qualifications that you have to have. More than 10 pounds worth of muscle mass. It'd be a start. There's a Wurlit quest, by the way, Pez. Yeah, man, Emerald Weapon. I'm so looking forward to seeing more of that. Gaius' Orphans. Yeah, man. By the way, I just, I'm about 70% edited through my Shadowbringers review. Drugs, you say? I say drugs. Yeah, I lost my edit the first time, so it should be done sometime later today, hopefully, if not up tomorrow. And it was hard, man. It was hard not to just fanboy like crazy. And the more I started reviewing stuff, but like my review started a bit coherent, and then I was just popping off. I was like, oh, and then there was, oh, and the Lidibus, and Silk, oh my god, and the timeline things, and the golly line works, and we went for Omega, and now there's a multiverse, and oh. That's basically what my review turned into. Please listen to it. I suppose we ought to take stock of the situation. By forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, we have unwritten history. The future now lies beyond my ken. None can say what awaits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not. But that we can overcome all trials. We have always done so, have we not? Oh, Graha, you and me, baby. I've already said that. I demand a new scion. I'm a little bit salty, it's Graha. I feel like, who was I thinking in my review deserves to be a scion member? Who deserves to be a scion member? Throw some names at me on who you believe legit deserves to be a scion member. There was someone so strong in my mind during my review earlier. I was like, I think it was a she. Why is she not a scion member? The Master of Sweets. Yes, mate. Guardian 94. Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you very much. How the hell can you be salty at Graha? I'm not salty at Graha. Graha's great. Even though he fake out deathed so many times. The fake out deaths on Graha were next level. Man, who did us some absolute solids in the sauce? The name will come to me. Everyone likes the garments I prepared them. The time I spent polishing my skills wasn't in vain. I've already done all of these. Come on, Krille, let's go. Krille's eyes light up at the sight of you. Oh, greetings, Lenora. Come to look in on our friends. Rest assured everyone is quite well. I've been keeping a close eye on them and have satisfied myself that they are all in fine health. As a matter of fact, they're just about to convene in Dawn's Respite to discuss how best to use the pent-up energy. Reen's already part of the Scion. That's not even the question, right? Reen is the Scion, okay? Nah, man. There's someone else who's really bugging. It's really bugging me. Respite to discuss how best to use the pent-up energy. Let's join them, shall we? How about we start an international courier service? Strife delivery service. Yeah.
Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Is that a clip-on tie?
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I have a mind to pay a visit to Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
Yes. You nailed it. It was Lena. It was lovely Lena, of course. Lovely Lena. I was reviewing some of her scenes, and man, she brought the energy, she brought the emotion, she got the spirit of a Scion. Big time Lena. Hildebrand. He's got his own faction, the Undead Gentleman.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows.
Yes. Hello, Kusa. Hello, Mr. Dust.
In light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee on thy mission.
Sylvia and Jay's voice got deeper.
Be assured that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance.
Sounds Bismarckian.
Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
Bit of blackmail. Fuck, I've got to hang out with fucking Orion J. Fuck.
Assuming that's settled, there's something I've been meaning to look into as well.
Oh, mate, Hildebrand's mum. Oh, she's lovely. Oh, she's bloody lovely.
Welcome back, everyone!
Yay! Oh, man. Our racist Aryan white saviour who saved a nation of dark-skinned people.
Lise!
Yeah. Our white hero complex. Oh, she's so lovely. No new outfit. I'm so glad.
You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
That's right. We're fighting fit and raring to go.
Yeah, savage, man. I'm ready for savage.
The famous Lise Hext, former scion
They never met.
and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
Former, so yeah, he's remembering from history. You read all about her. Probs.
I don't believe we've met.
Really? It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your fields of expertise are rather different.
Archons. Is that just like another... Is that a Charlayan title? No, because Lise wasn't Charlayan. What is Archon used in the title context of? Archon loaf. Archon... Oh, so it is Charlayan. Archon loaf. The fishy bread. Archon is like a PhD. What, in magic crafting? In magic smacking? In Gandalfing?
Grahatir, at your service. I have read much and more about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Ah, yes, Ida was one. Right. Ida was one. She was a Charlayan. And I always forget, so how did Papalimo and Lise come to be so tight? Because Papalimo obviously like covered. Did Papalimo teach Ida and then took Lise under her wing and then pretended or went along with the ruse? It was Ida. So yeah, Lise technically is an Archon, of course. That was Ida instead. Yes, I see.
Likewise. The others told me all about you.
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our victory in the first. A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find.
A more unkillable comrade. Hey, he's cat
I did
squeak.
glance at the report, but I'd be lying if I said I understood half of it.
That Graha squirm. That bashful Graha. We need to meme that. GIF it, baby. Are you feeling good today, guys? Are you feeling
Well, that's a lot to take in.
And only?
Just to be clear,
Yeah.
this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
We probably are.
Sure
We
of
always
their
are.
unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition.
Right. Are we getting to the and then we lived happily ever after part of 14? Are we finally getting there?
And though I would ever advise caution, I believe we may rest easy for a time.
Talk Spence.
I'll take that as a yes.
I've missed you, Lise.
Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primals.
Most of us don't.
A difficult truth to bear, yes. But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength. Even so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force to be feared.
Yes.
Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
Stola was such a smart girl, sussing out Elidibus's plan. Big respect for Stoli now. Our balance of who the best sign is out of whack and uncertain again. Full speed ahead towards the next calamity. I liked what someone said about Xenos maybe trying to, I don't know,
But
merge
tell
with
us this,
Zodiac
to
or
what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
trying to power up so freaking hard so he gets the ultimate battle of battles. Like, we'll be Hydaelyn, he'll be Zodiac. I know, Xenos looks like he's going to be around for a while. I don't know how I feel about that. Are you guys happy about Xenos, the big booty, being one of the most long-lasting villains? Because he's just a mad cunt. He's just mad.
What do you mean? Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough? Alright, there was one other matter.
Yeah.
I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire. So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne.
Yeah, yeah.
The trouble is, he wasn't the only one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just in the provinces.
They were summoning
Early reports
primals.
say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble.
I say it's time we buckle up and the Alliance get in there now. While they find each other, get in there. Let's topple the Empire once and all for all.
The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
Okay, alright, Alliance.
Well,
Yep.
as it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald. And we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
To Alamigo, then.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Ah, forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
I want to find a way to cure the Tempered.
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you use to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
I'm sorry, a cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alizé, consider yourself uninvited. Go and find us this cure.
Lisa's bringing it.
I'll do my best. I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend a stuffy meeting.
I saw some people are relieved by Fandaniel and Xenos because they don't like being forced to feel empathy for banned people. Well, they didn't like the empathetic aspects they put onto Elidibus and Emmett. And indeed Mitron as well. I know. I agree. Some people just like the Kefkas of the world. I like stuffy meetings where I get poisoned. Poisonberry.
Rest assured, there'll be many, many more. Go on, lend Alizé a hand.
I'll come too. If you don't mind, that is.
I mean, how many tempered people are floating around in the world right now? I thought the effects of being tempered were like permanent, temporary. I thought it was just like the beast tribes, or in the Whirlet thing we met. What was the name of the original 1.0 villain? They were tempered by Bahamut. That was pretty cool. I know. Tempering isn't temporary. Oh, it's permanent. So yeah, Nail Van Darnus. Ah, it's permanent. So who's floating around all tempered up right now? Other than the beast tribes. Crazy ones. The pirates in Sastasha worship Leviathan.
Mind? I'm sure they would be glad of your company.
Oh, okay.
Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
She said that so warmly.
No.
Hero.
That's not... I mean, I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use.
Graha seems young again. I don't know. Well, he had that whole thing where he was like, would he
We shall be on our
recognise...
way then. Godspeed.
Would his mind merge safely with his young body again? Because they're two such distinct people. Is Graha, now that he's in his young body, is he kind of adapting his young personality again? Like subtly? He just seems slightly changed. Slightly different now. I guess now the weight of being the Exarch is lifted. I know. He feels slightly different. It's cool. He's like an old wise young man. An old soul. When your stone is about, one cannot even afford even the slightest slip. Don't worry, I can say with complete confidence that Graha is dressed for anything. Alright. Any other tempered people around? Is Garboos still tempered? Is that why Alizé's even pushing about trying to get the cure for the tempered? Garboo? When I set out to save Harik, I think Garboo was always at the back of my mind. And having proved that the light corrupted are not lost, I'm convinced that the same must be true of the tempered. Fuck Harik. Similar to those corrupted by the Sinews, the ether of Garboo's soul has been rendered stagnant. And though the root cause is different, perhaps the solution is the same. It is by no means an unreasonable hypothesis, Alizé, and it warrants full investigation. There's even a chance we can save Garboo. We have to try, but however much I'd like to race over to limbs and set to work, there's no room for recklessness, not when a child's life is at stake. So I'm sure Beck-Luke would remind us, we still know little and less about the soul. Any number of things could go wrong if we don't exercise due caution. And so, before attempting anything, we should learn all we possibly can about tempering. There's just one problem. Researching the condition has long since ground to a halt, and the combined work of the many scholars involved doesn't exactly amount to a wealth of knowledge. So are there going to be a bunch of people in Garlemald who are also tempered? Because they were kind of saying with Were Lit that the weapons had powered up on ether from primals during the Civil War. So they must have brought primals about, which that was a crazy detail, but whenever anyone does something, they're always going to be tempered, right? Not of the modern scholars, perhaps, but one of their adjacent counterparts. I know that Allagans took a more than passing interest in the subject. And if what we seek is to be found anywhere, it would surely be at the etherochemical research facility. Maybe, but not all primals are big on tempering. Oh, okay. So some of them are chill. Chaz, just me that's hearing the horrid audio. Oh, wait. Am I buzzing? Am I buzzing again? My mic? Hello? Is it okay? Ooh, that's fine. Alright. Were they experimental on primals? And the worshippers? Yes. Good thinking. Never actually been there myself, but I did read the reports on Aziz's Law, which means we'll be needing an airship. An airship, you say? I won one off a man in a poker tournament down at the local pub. Me at the northern bank of Lake Silvertail, I've got a little surprise for you. Oh, and come prepared to travel. Go on, tell me you've got us an airship. So we don't have to keep hitching a ride on fucking the Sidmobile. Go on. A sign exclusive airship called Lady Luck. with a big bikini-clad cat babe painted across the side of it. Yeah. Right, if you're looking for saying the same thing, goddamn. All the same. Smith with a newcomer. Yeah. Good boy, Rio. Right, speak with Tateroo in Moldona. Is that where I am now? Where am I? Where am I going? Hydaelyn is weakened. Maybe he isn't capable of tempering anymore. Is Hydaelyn still in bad shape? I guess so. Pet sounds fine, but the BGM audio sounds like a record playing backwards. Does it? Is it not sounding the normal? Amber, I still ain't good with you taking my. Oh my God! can I see the Gaia minion that you stole off me? I need to see it, Amber. Oh my God! A little Amoritine, ancient one, a little Hythlodeus. Amber, show me my Gaia. I need to see Gaia minion. I've got to actually run on the feet. Oh my God. And what if we are tempered by Hydaelyn? That's a spot-on question. I mean, surely technically everyone is who has the echo. Hear, feel, think. Wasn't that what Elidibus was sort of talking about? That Hydaelyn is constantly sending out that call to heroes to come to her aid, to be of her service. How would that be different to a Hydaelyn tempering? Would we really know? Pairs, you can fly in AR zones. Yay! So I can. I don't like it. I like to be grounded. Oh my God, we've got a pink airship! Yes! Yes! Oh my God! Look at it! Look at it! Ooh. It's like a beautiful flying fleshlight. Yes, Tateroo. Can't believe she actually. Minfilia coloured. Oh my. Wait. Is Tateroo wearing a new outfit as well? Is she wearing a Minfilia? Oh my God, it is Minfilia. It's the Minfilia. It's the Minfilia. Oh, why? I give you the Bonanza. Any other name. Like, fuck me, that's so bad. You might as well called it the Bazinga. Give it the Bazinga. The Bonanza. The Science's very own airship. I built her as a company project with help from our friends at the Rising Stones and named her for luck and prosperity. Taru, this is amazing. We're able to fly just about anywhere we want. Our garments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship, I see the annals did not exaggerate that many talents of the Science fabled coinkeeper. As a Gra kissing some ass. I'd also introduced myself as your pilot, except the training didn't go quite as well as I hoped. But that's alright, because we've hired the capable fellow here instead. Is that a fellow? I think that's a fellette. Tateroo. The Bonanza is equipped with a full complement of manicas, by the way. Feel free to use them to get around Azizlar. Wait, what are manicas again? Is it to cut through the barrier that is in around Aziz? But enough talk, it's time to fly. All aboard! So basically, Taru is the most useless, useful person ever. She can't fly. She can barely cook. She got her ass kicked by a level 2 wharf rat. Oh no, Buzz. 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 Buzz? Bzz, bzz. Is it good? That's alright. Did you twat your mug? I didn't even touch it this time. It's way away from me. Did I ever mention that I was fond of flying? Because I am. Be it on an airship, an Amaro, or chocobo, there was nothing so exhilarating as feeling the wind on your face as the horizon unfolds before you. Honestly, Sid would be jealous of the way that airship flies. Taru has outdone herself. Would you rather be able to fly or breathe underwater? It's gonna have to be fly, right? Yeah. Anyway, here we are on Azizlar, and Alphino's report did not do the scale of this place justice. So this is where you had your reckoning with Thordan. I wish I'd been here with you. Oh yeah, herring pot. Silky pudding. Alright, this appears to be the Helix, which means we stand in the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies Beta Quadrant, and yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this is my first time on Azizlar, I do have some familiarity with the place, thanks to the records in the Crystal Tower. Unless I'm mistaken, this path leads to an aetheryte, beyond which there will be an information terminal. I suggest we begin our search there. Pez, from the mistranslation of FF14, Akatsuki no Ketsume isn't Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it's Clan of the Dawn. It's Clan of the Dawn. Just Clan of the Dawn. I like that point, Haprilona. Hydalin's whole thing is about giving freedom to the sentient species, though, so tempering would contradict that. Yes, but then isn't Zodiac kind of semi-contradicting its, desire for salvation, and it's doing it via, apocalypse? Yes, Hydaelyn was born from the Mauritans who wanted to treasure the other creatures beyond just themselves and allow them to take flight and be independent, so that life could prosper freely. But maybe that's got to come at tempering a few fools. I know. Hydaelyn's a savage, I can tell. Alibi! Time for authority on Allegan artifacts to show what he can do. And here's the terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references to tempering. I need water. Water. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we are. Highly blessed and light could be similar. I truly got the empire. Might not be really able to interact with the people, but I am influencing them in some way. I'm not I'm just a man. It's only as old as I do in a while. It's been 5 days or something. I'm very hungry. Each primal's temper effects are different. Some don't temper readily, some accidentally, and they cause their temper to do so is different. Alright. Go on, Graha. Drop some deets on me. Iconic corruption and overview. That sounds promising. Indeed. Let's see what this report has to say. Confound it. The contents appears to have been deleted. What? No. Is there something you can do? Not from here, I'm afraid, but it may be that another copy of the report exists elsewhere. The question is where to look. It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. Is it likely that he kept a copy? Have I heard this name Owen before when was last here? No, I don't think so. I would say it's a distinct possibility. Assuming he was a researcher here, he will have had quarters on the Habisphere. We can ascertain the details at Habisphere Control. Habisphere? Let's return to the Bazinga and avail ourselves of the man cutters. We will need them to reach our destination. I forgot, you already have a suitable means of transport, don't you? No need to waste time accompanying us back to the ship then. We'll see you at the Habisphere. Habisphere. Merkbang stream. Oh, mate. I got to go. Can somebody take me to the Habisphere? Oh wait, I can fly myself, can't I? Well, I keep pulling this shitey mount. So shitey. God damn, I forgot how big this place was. Damn. A primal's tempering might be cancelled by the tempering of another of the opposite entity. Like Hylian cancelling Zodiac and Zodiac cancelling Hylian and vice versa. Holy hell. That's some deep tempering thoughts. Tempering to Hylian could be a completely different method than Ifrit or Garuda tempering. Pez, from the big mistranslations, there is also when Hylian took Minfilia, the correct sentence is that Minfilia says that she has fused with her and became a part of her. In English, she says she joined. Is that really is there a difference in that? Fused, joined? I mean, I kind of interpret it as fused anyhow. She'd become the mouth of the mother. Habisphere. Oh, welcome to the Habisphere Control. How may I assist you? The mancars appear to be ironworks made, but I dare say Taru will craft her own soon enough. Will she? Right, if the late Owen did indeed have a chamber here, this node will be able to tell us its number. Tempering is also cancelled upon death / shortly prior to death. Bloody hell, how much more tempering info is there? Can tempering clear this itchy rash I've had for the last couple of months? There, from what I recall in the layout, 2 secs. Got this nana in my face. Yeah, from what I recall of the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of... Warning, an evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry to the hemisphere is not permitted at this time. Foiled again. In all unlikelihood, the order would have been imposed during the 4th Umbral Calamity. I doubt it will be lifted in the near future. The 4th? Which one was the bloody 4th? Why the 4th? Alright. Energy levels critical. Returning to base for recharging. Well, surely there must be some other way to gain access. Force, for example? Here we resort to that. I have an idea. Where to send a surge of energy through yonder control mechanisms. It should prompt the system to restart, releasing the locks. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shard might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall that they are known to form at points of stagnant ether throughout the continent. You seem to recall? Are you honestly telling me that was in the records too? I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that lightning-aspected ether was prone to pooling on the continent, resulting in surges. They interfered with the equipment. Grahar clearly had way too much time on his hands. He definitely did. A minor detail, I grant you, but in my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much elegant knowledge. Besides, my study helped me to feel connected to the source, to home. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind, but to finally stand here with the two of you, it's more exhilarating than I can well express. It is more exhilarating than I can well express. Now then, the lightning shard, if I may. I suggest we split up and search the Beta Quadrant. Oh, but beware of sprites. They're wont to manifest there. The ether is stagnant. Now you're just showing off. Which makes me think you should make a contest out of this. As I always wants to make a contest of it. Every time. Let's make it a contest. And then even when she wins, she's like, you let me win, didn't you? Right. The first to return here with the shard wins. What do you say? A competitive edge. Very well, it would be my honour to come third. Grahar don't give a shit. Pez, one thing is I wish they haven't tried and mistranslated is Horsefant switch to of personality. When you play as female, he turns from a responsible person to a total thirst mean. A thirst mean? A thirsty man? Did he? Was Horsefant thirsty for me? Oh, there he is. Oh my god. Was Horsefant a thirsty boy? No, that's just incorrect. Japanese Horsefant is a horn dog regardless of gender. Why do I not remember horn dog Horsefant? I'm about to lose this competition. Oh, so I just clocked in my head that person who said that tempering ends after death / just before death. Is that permanent death? Because basically I'm clocking you saying that, being that Emet-Selch and Elidibus got free of the tempering of Zodiac, hence they had those moments of clarity right before they died, right? So they got free of the tempering. But do you get free in your reincarnated lives? Because it seems like Gaia's free of it. No, she's reincarnated a few times, but Obviously, so had MSL. MSL could lived a, he'd lived a life. He didn't become untempered when he died. Then, but I don't know, because he's unsundered. So, does that mean like Mitron, for example? Like, that's why Gaia got a lot of comfort in Mitron dying, because he was going to go on to his next life. And the unsundered never experience actual death. Yeah. So the sundered part is important for that. How does it work with Mitron and Gaia then? Every time they've died and reincarnated, they've become less tempered. No. Very good. Tunes. Man, doing this review up, I've been enjoying soundtracking it. I downloaded the entire Shadowbringers OST, and oh man, I've just been going through it. There's so many corkers in there. Bravo! Is it Fan Daniel? That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped my mind. I'm gonna guess it's that Fan Daniel. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the lightning shard is yours. Is disembodied Graha? No dramatic entrance, you've changed. Yeah, what? I don't understand this sentence, but I'm gonna say it. We think it's Alice. Oh, it is. Oh. Oh, Graha's taking the piss out of when it used to be a disembodied voice all the time. LOL. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, in my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It isn't every day you meet an honest to God's hero after all. Graha, you funny bean. Well, the contest continues, so you better hurry back. But one last thing. I'm actually an acid in disguise. Thank you, Lenora, for bringing me here. That was some self-aware humor. I like it. Oh, by the way, does anyone have a video for the back-to-back of Gaia walking through the little voidy area? Oh my god, this is such a cool... The Gaia walking to school. I want to see it. Do any of you guys have a guess on which Greek god Fan Daniel's going to be based around? Did we know which one that Elidibus was based around? No. Hades was obviously Hades. Emmet. Mitron was Artemis, or was Gaia? No, yeah. Mitron was Artemis. Gaia was Gaia. Do we know who Elidibus was? You have a shard. Well, then you win. I searched high and low, but couldn't find so much as a trace of stagnant ether. Hey! Azan the man! Thank you for the Friday love, mate! Appreciate. You think he was Dionysus? What? Elidibus? Why? Why would he be that? It appears that Alizé had no luck, so victory is yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shard? Trying to think of who Elidibus kind of parallels. Because he was emissary, right? Well, the emissary of the Greek gods was Hermes, right? Hermes, but that kind of doesn't tie with his personality. It was like the Greek god of, I don't know, hope or salvation or heroes. What is it that makes you so much better at finding things? What do you have that I don't? Oh, Alizé, don't ask. That is a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. Are they going to tie this into the law at some point? Oh, what is it that we have? No, that was literally my fucking job. That was my convocation job. I was a fetch quester. LOL! Our convocation seat was to go out in the world and do frivolous fucking tasks. Hermes would be a good fit as he's young and kind of a wild card. Actually, yeah, the young aspect does fit Hermes quite nicely. Yeah. The traveller, yeah. The fucking fetch quester. I suspect we could both learn a great deal from Lenora, not only about the secrets of adventuring, but come, we should attend to our mission. So our convocation seat was Gypsy. Wait, are these actual Horsefat lines? Oh, if it isn't Lenora, what is it? Have you come to show me the development of your chiseled body? Is that... Oh no, Fandaniel is Dionysus. Right. As yeah, it could be. Could be pretty. Oh my god, I hope I get to meet Milk Drinker again. Oh god, what was the milk drinking pedo's name again? Yeah. Horsefan, Foo-Foo. What does Foo-Foo mean? The expansion of Mordona. Truly, my blood dances to that robust sound. And if you are participating in it, there might even be... Splendid. Wait, what does that... What are you saying, mate? Valens Van Varro. Oh, yeah. Such a stupid name. Right, excellent. The system responded exactly as intended. We now have access to the Habisphere. Only one obstacle remains, the security systems within. Should they be triggered, they could make life rather difficult for us. In light of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I am right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested. My royal blood. Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes, but if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us that you'll get out at the first sign of trouble. I promise. Wish me luck. Yeah, I keep forgetting. He's so hyped being here. This is his ancestors' domain. Well, nothing for it but to sit tight. Let's have a chat, Alizé. Let's talk about the world and hopes and dreams and love. Camaraderie, and whether everything could in fact just be a simulator. What do you think, Alizé? Could it be a simulator? Is this all a dream? Just don't talk about Garbu. I'm sure this Owen fellow was very learned, but iconic corruption and overview sounds like a studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about the combat applications of ether. Nothing if not practical. Alphonse was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a lengthy discord on our nation's duty to the world. A controversial subject, to say the least. Oh, that's so Alfie. He asserted that Charlene's knowledge should rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the Forum, our father was not happy. That intervention point, that was a cool point brought up in Amarok. I know, would you guys say when you look at the political landscape you're largely interventionist or non-interventionist? I'm gonna have to say non, big time. Some people really see the benefits of it. Geopolitical chessboarding. Keeping economic balance against other superpowers. I suppose in a practical world where everyone is a bit greedy and shit and capable of doing terrible things, it is kind of a necessity. I suppose my non-interventionist mindset is sort of derived from my maybe semi-naive but idealistic view of good in the world, that humanity can be a united front. We can all do our shit independently without having to run these fucking games, but depends on the situation. Of course, it always depends on the situation. You can see the Milkman if you went up against Emerald. Oh, the Milkman's coming back. Cool. At the time, of course, Alphonse was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to the death with anyone who saw things differently, by which I mean the rows were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be a little more open-minded, but deep down he still holds fast to that one belief, and I admire him for it. I should have liked to meet the young Alphonse, but for what it's worth, my thesis concerned the Allegan civilization as depicted in folklore. I should have liked to meet the for what it's worth, my thesis concerned the Allegan civilization as depicted in folklore. Okay. Oh, you're back. I didn't know you attended the studium. I didn't. A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the students of Baldessin convinced me to write... Sound died for a sec. My peers at the students of Baldessin convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Oh, yes, forbidden tomes. Oh, I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time. I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. Good gods, an Archon's thesis. I shudder to imagine the work involved, but enough about that. Is this the fruits of your foray? Still want to know where Mole Elder's comments back in 4.0 are going to lead. Yeah, I think you linked me that, Revial Prime. Cherish the stars and light, they bring you in the dark if you are a traveller, are you not? Oh. Oh. See, when you sent me that, I think it might have been you, I thought, they're just sort of prophesying about the star shower. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. I know there was another line similar to that. I thought it was like the star shower, but for you are a traveller, are you not? 3 years before patch 5.3 added significance to those words. The traveller aspect, definitely. Yes, Owen's archive node. It was waiting for me in this chamber. If a copy of this, his report still survives, it would be stored in this device. Shall we find out? Initializing scanning of registered user. User not found. To proceed as a guest, please complete biometric authentication. Verifying. Bloop. Authentication complete. Guest identified as member of the royal family. I am your most humble I am at your most humble service, Your Highness. It never ceases to amuse me. It is but a pity the effect will not last forever. Nogun Une said as much when they granted me this gift, but until such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Wait, it won't last forever? Why not? Is his blood suddenly going to change? Why did Doga say that? Search for Archive of Iconic Corruption. Beep, 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 beep. Searching. One item found. Iconic Corruption. An overview. Here we go. The report is locked by the author. Please state password 1234. Well, go on then, Your Highness. Tell the nice node the password. Why are you doing that, Alize? Why are you gonna be like that? Let's see. Chicken tenders! No, glory be to Alec. Close enough. Long live Emperor Zande! Big fat tacos? Password incorrect. One more try before self-destruction. Confound it. Come now, passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance... I mean, this isn't how passwords work. Shit. The hand. The anime hand. The all-powerful hand. Password! Oh, Jesus. I mean, to be fair, I have way too many important accounts that are password with a 0. It's password with a 0, so... You know, I thought a little bit outside the box. The notion that the password could be something so inane would be laughable were it not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, you conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place and... Archive node! I'm top, brother. I'm fucking top. Alice just got burned. Finally, someone to fucking sass back. Know your place, handmaiden. What did that thing just call me? Wild Rose. Why would I say that? I don't know. Go on then. Password incorrect again. Be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated. You will be punished. Handmaidens. Why, that's it. I say we dismantle it and manually extract what we need. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep and we risk losing the report altogether. Lord Towler. Thank you. Lord Towler. Tier 1 love. Appreciate. Thank you. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Machina into cooperating, it is them. Can we do anything without fucking Sid? Come, let us bear the nodes. Node back to the Rising Suns. Suns, stones. The Rising Suns. Wild Rose is the password in FF2. Is it? For what? FF2 don't have any tech. It's a medieval. Fine, I'll let Sid try his hand first, but if that doesn't work, we're doing it my way. Hello, everybody! Hello! You got my Gaia minion in there, Amber. Bloody hell, Kazuna, you look so strange for a second. Threat detected. Right. Right away. FF2 had the Returners as a resistance group. Weren't the Returners what they had in 6 as well? That name of them in 6 too? I should probably mention that I have yet to meet Sid since waking up. Rambrose did send word to the R-Works, but it appears our friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assure you my proposal to seek his help is no pretext. However much I might look forward to seeing him again, him and everyone, but come, let us be on our way. Garland Ironworks and Graha, they were tight at one point. Well, future Garland Ironworks. Look at him, all butt running. All butt running. All butt running? How sweet. Still, it wouldn't do to keep him waiting, shall we? FS2's main villain was named Matthews. Was it? Wasn't it just the Emperor? I'm thinking of Dissidia. He was just he's the guy with the traps, right? He just laid all the traps. Fucking trap lord. Goddamn hated him. I ain't played it. I ain't a true FF fan. Come along, Alisaie, my dear handmaiden. No, it's just the Emperor and you kill him 3 friggin' times. Seymour Guado style. You gotta love a persistent arse. Returning boss. You guys actually doing any Christmas presents this year? Who of you actually still plays video games on Christmas Day? How many of you tried to fuck off bonding with humans and being off technology for a day? F humans. You play video games on Christmas Day. Oh man. I take it you have news to share, so do I. I'm pleased to see your mission was success in no small part due to the Bonanza. God, I hate the name. Creel's back too. I wonder what was decided at the council. God damn, the only time the council meets up and I'm not there. Alright, large lowborn presence detected. Large lowborn presence detected. I'm 9/14, you motherfucker. Wonderful news, Lenore. Turns we contact Sid on our behalf, and he is on his way here, even as we speak. While we wait, I should very much like to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind? Oh, Krille. As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Garlemald. All-out crushing assault. According to intelligence from our German allies, the war of succession rages on and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Of greatest concern to us is the Third, a legion aligned with the Lord Nerva. The Third was the ones... Is that supposed to be third? Right. When has it ever been written that way? I guess it has. Fourth, fifth, third. It looks so weird. But weren't they the ones behind the Wurlit stuff? The Third? It appears they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. Was that not the Third who were the... That was the Seventh. Yeah, it was the group that had just been reformed. Okay, that's the Seventh. Third. Brutus, aren't they the ones who took in Yotsu and Asahi? This bodes well. This bodes well. This bodes well. Is that a sarcastic? This bodes well. Brutus took in Yotsu and Asahi. The mention of Asahi, yo. Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Oriange will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict, and so thanks... Unwise to interfere in the conflict. Are you sure? Sorry, I've got to go let the dogs out. They're ringing the bell. Hey, now's the time to strike! It's time to slay some Empire hard. As to do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict, and so, thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Giblet, they've decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more. For real? Utterly useless. The best thing we could do right now is get intimately involved in what power struggles are happening, learn who thinks what's the ideology, of each of them, on who plan and what they plan to do with the Empire should they succeed, and aid the ones who will be most cooperative in a future of peace. There's fucking real lives on the line here. God damn, have we not just spent an entire expansion fighting the Garlean Empire? To free from their bloody grip, and now we have a chance to reform it? We're like, oh fuck it, we'll chill out. That's the Empire fight itself, whittle down its own numbers. Yeah, but we should be involved. I think that's cop logic. Cop out. Right, working with friendly factions among the beast tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. On the beast tribes, given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Liminsons in particular struggle in their efforts, and Alphino and Y'shtola have been called upon to aid them. So long as we are dealing with the tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Which is why we must succeed. And on that cheery note, why not make yourself comfortable in Dawn's respite? I'll show Sid as soon as he arrives. I hope when we go to Wurlit, Sid makes another big mech robot to fight Emerald with. Maybe out of our airship. So it'd be a big pink robot. Mechaminphilia versus Emerald. Is that what happens? I understand you took a little trip to Azislav. Raha made himself useful, I trust. Tatarumatron. We've made the respite cozier than ever. You're going to love it. You're just going to love it. His old ukulele still through there. He keeps to himself, don't he? Who said he could just have Minfilia's office? Just fucking hang around there all day. As important as... You made me jump. Hello, Tash. Welcome back. Are you good? Are you pleased that we've got our... Oh, they're in the garden. Are you pleased that we've got 100% purebred Sheba? Yeah, man. Some more stuff we've got to break down from it. We did a DNA test on Leska. Just because she looked too much like a water balloon. I wanted to make sure she was a real dog. And that she was actually sentient. As important as Garbu is to me, I know only too well how much more... Oh my god. Crazy dogs. I know only too well how much more is at stake here. A cure could change the whole world. Yeah, alright, we know you only care about Garbu. Stop. Stop. I don't care anymore, I need a Dogo stream. Which Dogo would you like to see? Whose face would you like to see? You want to see the Westie or the Sheba? Yay, the main man. Tash, bring forth the Dogo. Sid, is he going to run into his arms? Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you have heard, hey, purebred Sheba.
Well done.
Purebred Sheba, she's ready to breed. A purebred Sheba, give money to me.
That's a water balloon. Who's making cat sounds?
Yeah, she's like, I'll just sit there, she'll be barely looking sentient, and she'll just be sat on the bed like, oh, let's go. Oh, get right up in there. Oh god. Squeam right in their face holes. Come on, ultimate squeam. Go on, get full squee in there. Squee more. More squee. Oh, the squee. Oh, the squee.
She hates you. She hates fools.
Forgive us for coming sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. In our defence, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. Oh, I would have been had you not fulfilled your promise. God, I love this theme, man. Just want to be whisked away on the eternal wind. Just blown for the rest of my life. That doesn't sound right. Hey, Dogo, thank you, Hassan. Schmeckles for Lesk. Ha! I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. But if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare, I dare say that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavours. Speaking of which, you wanted my help with something. What is it? Isn't this going to create a time loop, a time paradox? Now that Sid knows he created time travel, he's not going to feel compelled to have to do it, but it's a split timeline. Is the timeline logic in this game, the timey-wimey stuff, consistent? Does it need to be? Why am I asking for realism in my time travel plot? I want realism when it comes to time travel. I want logical consistency. Eliz. Aww. Eliz dunking some schmecks. If I can't free the nips, I'll just free the dogs. Thank you, babe. Well, a treatment for tempering, and for the next step, you need to find the password to this Allegan's report. Just so, with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly, and thus we turn to you. Well, I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a Magitech terminal should make short work of identifying the password. Alright, simple as that, yeah. I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rambros. It contains an Allegan dictionary. Right, good thinking. I'll transfer the information to a terminal and set it to work right away. Dog is thinking, why am I here just to suffer? Do you think so, Tash? Do you think our dogs are actually suffering? Yeah, like every day they're just like suffering. Do they though? Like, what if they actually are supposed to be out roaming in the wilds, hunting pheasant?
From home and they get long walks every day and all the attention.
I don't know.
They are spoiled.
Like, I don't know, are we in a cage, Tash? I don't know. Maybe we put them in one with us. Ah, looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. Oh, the password is freedom. Simple as that, baby. Ah, short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honours, Your Highness? Not Freedom 12 or Freedom 69. I guess they didn't make the rule of having to have a capital and digits. I would, milady. These two are funny. I like them. Alizé and Graha hitting it off. Node, open the report entitled Iconic Corruption and Overview. Password: Freedom! Opening report. Oh, hologram, eh? This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. Is Owen a man, a female? Owen looks very homogeneous. Owen might get it? I don't know. Cool armor though. Icons corrupt and bind men to their will. Oh, yeah, definitely a dude. Yeah, I can tell now. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the ether to the soul. Said ether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than the other. But when a subject is exposed to the ether of an icon, this changes their soul, taking on the properties of the entity in question. So if you meet Levy, you get a bit more, you get the runs a bit more. By way of an example, exposure to the ether of the fiend Sephiroth would cause the subject's ether to become aligned with the element of Earth. Okay. Was Sephiroth Earth? As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with Earth aspected magics as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. Saying a time to Beast Tribe somehow. This is cool. They just keep adding, like in the review I've just done, Shadowbringers I'll be releasing, I talk about my appreciation of these elemental tiers and the depths that they've kept going, the new layers they've kept weaving and bringing it in. I had it so strongly on the tobacco purge I did in Sweden. Earth, wind and fire. Fire because your head's burning. Water because you got to down about 6 litres in 10 seconds. Earth because you've just swallowed a bunch of fucking horrible tobacco and air because you're gasping like. Oh shit, straight up changed it. Damn. The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributable to elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes umbrally charged or stagnant during the process. This stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. In this manner, do the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower their entity. Having discerned the mechanism of iconic corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects, an endeavour in which we were successful, albeit at a great cost. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women all, fell victim to the corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. Damn. Owen's seen some shit. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Amon. Why you say that, Lord Amon? Why you say non-essential, eh? I didn't notice that before, but Owen is wrong. Astral is stagnation, not umbral. Is it? Astral, stagnation, and umbral is the flow? Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence I have been stripped of rank and title and will shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I record it in the hope that one day someone will undertake to do that which I could not. Find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording. Astral is light aligned, which the light, either that was like the physical, the corporeal stuff, and obviously that put the empty into a stagnation. So did he get it wrong? Did Owen get it wrong? So not even the Allegans were able to find a cure, or rather they were not given the chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Amon's decision. Wait, maybe he was tempted. More importantly, this confirms that stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem. Angelo can remedy that. Angelo's staying in the plot? Angelo still exists? Okay. True, yeah, were we simply to reanimate a tempered soul, I fear it would do naught to diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. No, we would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject, at the same time, or risk them ever remaining in its thrall. We can make them remember who they were, so there's no point in reviving their souls unless we can restore their sense of self. Well, that's what he just said, so let's say the first one. But of course, memory transference. The process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. Yes, of course. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tempering. So we're going into a memory thing again. Cool nominee. Get her down here. Through thus restoring the sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith, which had come to dominate the individual's thoughts. So was Thordan or any of his boys, his night boys? I guess they were tempered, right? Were they tempered to? Because that was like, because the summons come from like legacy as well, like myth and legacy. Had they been tempered? I see, the theory seems sound, and I experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident that you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. They did, you are right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism, and I concede that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure. They become primals, Pez. Yeah. I know they became them in the end, but I'm just wondering, was because obviously there was so much worship towards the Knights Round, like as the founding guardians of Ishgard, that they had essentially become like primal in nature, something that was worshipped, and they were like the head guards. Just wondering, it's like, did they become like kind of semi-tempered? I don't know. Yeah, Isolé turned to Shiva. Yeah. But so like even Isolé, would we say Isolé was tempered? I'm just thinking because yeah, like similar with Isolé, like she researched so much into Shiva, so much. Is that the process of like tempering if you just get like super obsessed kind of? Then perhaps it's better we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have reason to be confident. Isolé had the echo, could control it. That's it. Yeah, you're right. You see, no such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics. Which leads me to believe they may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. If so, we'd be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days. Well, that's very convenient for the plot, isn't it? In theory, it'd be no different from how we identified the password. But it would take more calculating power, a lot more. Honestly couldn't say whether our equipment would be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind a password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait. A password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure, and a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted this report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective. I believe their motto was freedom through technology or some such. Ooh. What are we saying here? Just Owen was similar to you, or are we even going further? Could Owen be a soul shard of Sid? Could be. Think about it. What if Sid is an Immortine? Owen could be him. You two, round up as many magics terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop. Just ideology similarities. No, Astrum Strider. That's too surface level and looking at it in a basic way. You're not overthinking it enough, mate. Alright? You've got to start going to the soul shards and reflections and reincarnation. Things are about to get very busy. Lucky we have you here to help, hey? Let's go even further. Owen and Sid were lovers from the past, and Sid was put into the future. Oh, I hope they reunite. The internet just cut out. The character. Please wait to log in again. Oh, you shitters. Please wait and try and log in again later. Tash, is our internet down? There's been an etheric interference, Tash. Have you? My old stream just died, like. Can anyone hear me? I don't think they can. I think my stream's gone. Might as well get butt naked then. Might as well get my cacks out. My cacks down. I'm gonna get naked. Naked, eggs and bacon. Alright. Oh, I can see you, Pez. Hello! Oh. My stream pooped. Can everyone see me? Twitch mites? YouTube bros? Get naked. I would have done if you hadn't have revealed yourselves to me. Good. Suffice this day, I shall be of what the hell I can. All those Magitech terminals won't come cheap. Shut up, Tattoo. Some things you shouldn't put a price on. I reckon she just had a real Gollum moment. Shut up! Shut up! Not listening! Not listening! Tattoo's been so alone. She's now got schizophrenia. Not listening? Alright, we're getting there, Lenora. One step at a time. As with our first foray into the labyrinth of the ancients, we seek to venture into the unknown, and in order to succeed, we require not only knowledge and preparation, but daring besides, just like old times. Taru being a golem would actually be pretty dope. I know there should be something super deep with Taru. Maybe she could be one of the convocation members. Tatarulius. The head of the Asians. Right, while Graha, Tyr and I can figure the terminals, I want the rest of you to procure supplies, namely ceruleum to fuel the terminals and ice shards to keep them cool. The more we have, the better. Leave the ice shards to me. I'll round up some adventures and go on a gathering spree. Oh, the next expansion's gonna suck so much. In that case, I'll trust Lenore and Alizé with the ceruleum. Here's a promissory note for each of you. Like, we definitely peaked on the story, man. Like, so many plot elements have just been expanded out now. We're gonna start getting into that section where it's like stretching to keep its story open. Shadowbringers is the last truly decent expansion we had. Take them to the Sky Steel Manufactory in Ishgard and the ceruleum processing supply in Thanalan. The people there will give you what we need. Yours is a well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll head to Thanalan. Am I being sent on a fetch quest, Joe? If Alizé is bound for the ceruleum processing plant, you want to take yourself to the Sky Steel Manufactory. Off you go now. 6.0 could be another Stormblood, to be honest. A bit of a lull before 7.0 goes absolutely balls to the walls again. Next expansion is going to be utter shit. So set your expectations as low as possible. Yeah. Let's keep that narrative that way. It's going to be utter crap. Utter jank Baggington. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's armor. It's resplendent. How'd you get a red so iridescent? Oh god, no, it's Ishgard. The never-ending labyrinth. I was TP straight to the manufactory. God, that thing still thunders through my soul. Elemental armor. Are you being serious? Two new shades of red, blue, yellow each. Wait. New dyes from Ishgard. Sky Builder scripts, is it? Oh yeah, is Ishgard rebuilt? There's this whole thing about Ishgard being rebuilt. Has that happened? Wait, is that it happening? No? Go to the firmament, you will see the progress. Ah, okay. Where the dicks is the sky? Oh, there it is. And Yosh, wait. I think the next expansion will beat Shadowbringers, and after that it will get worse, just because of implications. And Yoshi P actually said they was planning something huge. Wait, what exactly did he say? When? And about what? So you're after Cerulean in that case. Please present the note to our engineer at the airship landing. He shall be glad to assist you. Thank you from a lot. How many schmeckles has 14 made square? Anyone know about the financial dealings of 14? Who the hell does this person want me to talk to? Hand the iron pursuit to the Sky Steel engineer. Oh wait, where's... Where the fuck are they? The airship landing? Alright. He was being vague, just said, we won't expect it, but we will be pleasantly surprised. Has he said anything else? I know that Yoshi P said that plot armor was thin for characters. I don't believe him. He said any characters can get fucking done up like a kipper, I think it was his exact words. I know, the plot armor is pretty strong. That's what I'm feeling maybe for the next one. 6.0, yeah, chopping block. Do you want them to stick someone on the chopping block? Who can handle death for 6.0? Who's willing to accept some harsh executes? You've got a man. You've got a like FF7, yo. Bye, Orion J. Oh no. I feel there's a modicum of truth in what you say. I mean, it's like if you didn't know that Aerith died in FF7, well, you do now. Spoilers. If she didn't die and you picked the whole FF7 crew, you wouldn't want to pick anyone to die. But it's what made it so memorably strong. They got to do it, man. Cerulean, you've come to the right man. Fair warning, though, the price is shot up on the account of the uncertainty with the Empire, so I hope you got the coin. If they touch Hoary Boulder, I'll get the first flight to Japan. Well, now, permits we know from the armworks, don't see many of these. Now, that's not that it's a problem. It's as good as gold to me. I'd sacrifice 1,000 Tataroos to save one Orion J. You have that lower view of Taru. Takes 1,000 Taru soul shards to make one Swoley Ange. Yes, Lucia. Let's go. That's
My
also.
friend, after the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
Oh my god, Emmerich is so happy. That was such a radiant greeting. He's with the giant bird boy. Hello. Emmerich really gave that some. Lucia as well. I feel like Lucia should be a scion. Yes, yes. Kill off Lise. Get Lucia in. It's no more. Maybe Krill. I was gonna say we've got a few Lalafels we could still kill off.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
He's gonna summon Bismarck in your city, mate, and raise it. You watch him.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find. I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you? But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day?
What I want to give to see a day in Estinian's life. Like Estinian just doing some simple things. Estinian brushing his teeth. Estinian on the bog. Estinian having a succulent Chinese meal. Surely Estinian just isn't always creeping around.
You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Bloody hell, Emmerich. Mate, he's been snorting some of the fucking Vanu's owl pipes.
Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it.
When he picked up the chief, he had to partake in the Vanu ritual. He's high as fuck right now.
In this matter,
You're a bloody genius!
Ishgard's full support.
Yes! A cure for the tempering! Bloody marvellous! I don't even know what tempering is. He smoked all the ceruleum. Lucia's spinning out. She's gone all introverted and quiet. Like, she's like, oh, shit. So I'm trapped in my body. I can't even speak. Oh god, it's Lenora. Don't make eye contact. I'm gurning. Get my gurn on. Lucia's like Phil in this scene. Who's Phil? Who's Phil? Emmerich, he did. He asserted his dominance all over us. I'm feeling engaged. Yeah, it's sad because the voice actor died, but ooh. God, Alizé looks alright, Gil.
Oh, who would have thought ceruleum weighed so much?
She's been
Serves me right
Log
for being
in like a
stubborn,
peasant.
I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more, now that I look at it.
Is this Sid's voice? How long has this been Sid's voice? Did he speak at all during Omega? I feel like I'm so tripping out.
Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
Bloody hell! Who are you? What have you done with Sid? That's not Sid. Where's that voice? That's his normal voice. That's not at all the Sid I know. Had a slightly posh and deep voice. It was like a really cool uncle who could show up in his Ferrari at any moment and take you to a titty bar. Who's this guy?
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
So 5 years have passed in real life since his last lines.
It's been a while, hero.
Hey.
You seem surprised to see me. Lest
That's
you
Nero.
misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
Oh, what a surprise.
But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Yes, old Schmagen. As holy.
For all the effort it took to track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find the cure for death, and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
I'm so weirded out right now by Sid's voice. I don't do things for people.
That wasn't
My
the only
Nero.
reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel, not only across dimensions, but through time.
Already done, son. Oh, I are destined to unravel. Oh, yeah. Read that completely backwards. Yep.
Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Did we mention anything that Nero had helped figure out time travel?
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Oh! Oh!
Whatever you say, Garland.
Right.
Sid
If
did a
everyone's
super
ready,
hot fire.
Let's begin.
He wrapped that.
All appears to be in order.
How tall is
Now,
Nero? Is he
we
like
just have to wait for
7
it to find us
foot or
our magic.
something?
Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
He is a lanky boy. There's been a lot of sass in this episode. Everyone just dunking big banter. There must be an FF14 department dedicated to banter. What an amazing job. I write the fate pun names and the banter.
Damn it. It's overloading.
That's a bit dramatic for a little overload.
Chief! She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close! So very close!
That's not how technology works, Graha.
Oh.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
I'm here to remind you all the time so you never forget. I'm an arsehole.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There!
Did we see something?
No.
Taru's nervous feet.
I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Yeah, your brain's as good as that. Write it down or something. Yeah? Had Nero's stank face in the back.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
I feel like Wedge has attachment issues. Like he's now sad about this machine. Does Wedge just fall in love with everything he meets? I swear he wanted to hump Omega. No, the Chocobo. He wanted to hump Taru, then the Chocobo.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Wedge is codependent.
Don't be.
Big time.
It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at.
Are you sure you've got it, Kra?
My friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Biggs got around though. No, it wasn't Biggs, it was Wedge. It was Wedge's ancestors. It was Wedge who clapped him cheeks in the future. Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. No, it was Biggs! Oh! Oh! Now that I know the future of the Garland Ironworks persisted through the Lalafelian bloodline. Oh my god. So Biggs actually gets his end away. Wedge refuses to have a kid in the future. Did he outright state that somewhere? Oh wait, what am I saying? Yeah, no, Biggs is the right. Yeah, Wedge is the little onion boy. Yeah, what am I? Don't listen to me. Ah. I mean, you can imagine my face, my confusion. Again, Wedge getting laid? What? Yeah, Biggs. Right. So we do know that Wedge dies a lonely virgin. Oh, that's sad. Alas, the Ironworks crew couldn't linger long. Far too much to do. Yet brief though our time was, it was bloody good to see them. Bloody good. So we finally have it, the cure for tempering. All that remains is to put it to use. I should be praying for your success on the front lines. In the end, we didn't have to pay for the terminals, which is great for us, but I can't help but feel for my counterpart in the Ironworks. So, are they mad expensive? Biggs is the big dude. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes, please. Honey, croissant me up. At long last, we have our cure. In theory, at any rate, we cannot be certain until such time as we put it to proof, but I am quietly confident. Well, if we're to test it on someone, I suggest Garbu. His symptoms are relatively mild. Man, Garbu made such an impression on Alize. I expect when they release Garbu from this, I want some artwork of Angelo, Garbu, and Alize, just being like a Kingdom Hearts trio. Well, let's give them a game. Let's give them a game, KH style. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, it will be fine. Without further ado then, let's make for Limsa. We've got Garbu waiting. We've kept Garbu waiting long enough, and he's going to have to wait longer, because we add that stream time. I'm Musk. Thank you so much, guys. Are we going to escalate into some nuttiness fairly soon? That was a pretty tame stream. Still very juicy, but it's amazing. They've put the gas on the floor so hard with FF14 story. Even when it slows down to like... This is still moving along at a pretty nice pace. It's like, more! I must have more! This is the calm, Pez. Yeah, that's the thing. Always the calm before the inevitable storm. The storm comes. But yeah, this is going to be trying to... is 5.4 going to be trying to tee up for the next expansion? I guess that's sort of its ting. Pez, you go stream the Persona dancing game today. Maybe if I've got time. I really got dove into my Shadowbringers review. So I think I'll pop on Horizon next, unless you want me to do Persona dancing next. Over Horizon. If they know who cares about either of those. Pez, listen to this. Go on then. Alright, thank you to all the schmeck droppers. Eliz, yeah, schmecky mate. Oh, they put... Of course, there'd be other FF7 songs in Smash. Well, outside of the ones already given to Cloud. Oh, smoke and get in there. Thank you, Hassan, Eliz, Lord Towler. Oh, that's nice. Where's my flute? Where's my flute? I can recreate that. Tash, where's the flute? Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, yeah, Oh, yeah. Happy chicken. Oh, my fucking knee. Oh. Yeah. Oh, right, God damn, Sephiroth is ripped out of his goddamn mind. 3% body fat, Seph. Chiseled out of his nut. Yeah, I love that. Oh, that's flowing. Some Persona dancing next. Is that what you want? I'm interested in trying it, to be honest. Oh no, Horizon is also very juicy. Very juicy. Oh man, I've got to sit through this song. Anything before we bounce? Mini Q&A. Persona dancing all night is short. Wow. That's what they said about Melody of Memories, and that was... I had so many songs. To be fair, I was hustling on Proud, so... Do you know, I got a comment, it really triggered me, on my Melody of Memory stream, from about 2 people that... Why don't he just fucking use potions? Just fucking use some potions, mate. I'm like... Because they make it so easy. Like, so easy, and it takes the challenge out of it completely. Oh man, love that. What a great rendition. I can't imagine smashing to this. I know. We should try it, Tash. Sona doesn't have items. I think you done really good at melody. I can't do rhythm games, so colour me impressed. Yeah, man, that was fun. There's some songs that were out of my league, but that's the way of it. Oh man, that's great. Loving all the little flourishes they're adding in the back. Yeah, Cherub, it's been good having you about, mate. Been loving your comments, bud. Yeah. I really get to enjoy you live. Oh, mate. Is it late there for you right now? Alright, shall I do that then? Hop on Dancing All Night, give it a go. We'll give that a little roll, depending on what time. Maybe I can squanch a Horizon or at the weekend. Or something. The P5 one? Absolutely, mate. Wait, there's another one. Oh my god! Whoa, that was such a powerful opening on Everest theme. Yeah! Nice! I like that, that is so cool. I thought I heard just about every Ares theme possible over my years of listening to remixes. Nah, man. This is the one. That's so cool. What games are you guys mashing at the moment? What's on your roster? God, maybe this is, I don't know, maybe this is my theme that I want to get my body fired up at cannon to when I die. There's about 7 or 8 songs now at this point. I can't decide. What would be most suiting? My body is just sailing on the horizon. I keep imagining if they fired me out of a cannon, my body would just go like a thimble, respectfully on the horizon. It'd probably be a shower of visceral guts and giblets and blood all over my friends and family. It's probably not as nice as I've got in my mind. Wow, that was amazing. I love that. I think you'd have joined Aegis Rim. Aegis Rim or 13th Sentinel. Is that the same thing? I don't know, they're different things, right? Is this Animal Crossing language? I always assume everything sung in this manner is Latin. Must be Latin. Yeah, Aegis Rim 13 Sentinels. I was going to say, I didn't think they were separate things. Yeah, 13 Sentinels, I'm tempted, man. Sim language, I love it. I heard sim language for the first time again the other day. I miss it. Oh, what was that game? Ursa and Pena? what language is it? Ursa and Pena? That's the only word I know. It's from that little game where you combine the elements. You get like the little swords. Yeah, it's flashy. Man, I look forward to Zack and Cloud versus 2 Sephiroths. Oh man, I actually got a little 7 remake vid I got to do again. Because I had the idea when I was doing my Dream Space theory. I want to go a little bit different than that now. Just because after finding that there's 2 Midgars, I don't know if you saw me tweet or you watched that video, but Square have done it. They've made 2 very distinctly designed Midgars. A new one that was slightly more expanded. Yeah, that one. And then you got the OG one where the expansion hadn't happened. And I've just been really like fleshing out the idea in my mind. And I guess it's because 14's put it in my head about sort of reincarnation and whatnot. But combining that with all the lines, like all these memories are like, you know, rain rolling off of his back, and when Aerith is standing there midi and she's like looking around at the complex web of memories and whatnot, and like it's like a memory complex. Now we know the life streamers be re-infiltrated by Sephiroth, most likely due to the Terra Corrupt he harvested from post-Advent children. If he's done that to cut a way back into the timeline, hence showed to us at the Bridge of Destiny, the Crossroads Destiny, the slice. It probably wasn't the first time he did that slice. He probably cut his way back into the live stream's memory membrane, where all memory is stored. I'm wondering if he's then put Terra Corrupt into it. That's why we've got the elevated desires. But all memory goes on to feed new life. So I was like, why would Midgar be larger? Why would it be more expanded? Could it be something tied with the War of Wutai, so it's more sort of colonizing things, or could there just be more souls on the planet, hence it's more colonized? So that's why it's larger. So I was like, thinking about like 14 and how everyone's in these like soul reflections, or like these soul shards. Like you're supposed to go on to a new life, but if Sephiroth is kind of infiltrated back, he's sort of halted that process of like memories naturally moving forward onto their next life. Very much inspired me by Gaia, about Mitron gone on to the next life and sort of the sanctity of each individual like life experience, having unique memory that is dear and cherished in that moment. Like now we've come back, that's why Jesse's thirstier, that's why Reeve he cares so much more about the city, that's why Barrett wanted to expose Shinra, that's why Tifa went about to save Cloud. I was like, maybe there could be like this soul's evolution theme being tied into 7 Remake. Yeah, big tangent time, but just combining it with all the lines that have been going on through 7 Remake about memory. I don't know. There's something so juicy. I still love the idea of part 2 elevating onto the next layer of deception, the nightmare teed up by Nibelheim and Vincent's arrival. But the implications on souls, that's what I'm thinking of. Like, yeah, what is the implication on the soul? Because what Sephiroth is doing is a pretty big deal. So if it's not like a dream space where it's happening at like the heart of the planet, could it be more something along the lines of bringing back that memory that had stagnated and been taken from the future, taking it back? That's got to have, like, they could play it and write into a plot that has like real fundamental consequences and effects on not just the players, like re-remembering stuff and becoming closer and more connected to each other, the trust that Nanaki quickly acquired with the group. Because it's like, is Nanaki, when it gets to Cosmo Canyon, is he going to need convincing to go with the group? No fucking way is he going to need to. Nanaki in OG, the whole reason why Bugenhagen takes him to see Sao, it will still happen, but it has to happen for a different reason, because that was to give Nanaki his confidence to leave Cosmo Canyon and trust the group. Nanaki's already in, he's like, well, if you're going to hunt Sephiroth, you're going to need my nose. That's not how he sounds at all. That's the Scottish accent was his Advent Children Nanaki. But I don't know, man. I just feel like yeah, the way you could play the theme of the soul is really cool. Psst, check Discord links before you go. Yeah, we got something juicy in here. 5.4 Eden spoilers. I'm allowed to click this. I've done the Eden. Yeah, am I allowed? I'm allowed. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sunless Bonbon. Oh, God. I knew they'd liked it. Yeah. Yeah. I could just feel it. Wow, the literal mirror. Like the cuts are the exact same. They've straight paralleled it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I like that. That really titillates the fanboy in me. Big time. I don't know. Here we are. We've got the friends slider at 0. We'll just call it 0 for now. And then we've got the ship slider at 100. Friend, ship, where are you out of 100 on this slider? I need to quickly see numbers. 0. Purely platonic, baby. Full-blown lesbianic ship. As far as at 90. I think I'm oscillating about 70, yo. I'm gonna say I'm about 70. Maybe 80. Oh, I'm 85. Sisters, I feel. So that sisters would be around about 40. I don't know. 52. 69. No one said it. I like their characters though. Can't wait to see where. Well, we're not going to get more of them. I don't know. The Gaia with her Asian abilities, she could come over to the source. Oh, damn. One other player. Anyway, I've rambled long enough. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you on the next stream. A dancey game. Are you going to stream Horizon Day? I'll see how dancey games goes. And we'll base it after that. Toodle pip, guys. Take it easy. Cherub, Genetico, Emily, J Litz, Amplifier Heart, aka until the next live stream. My name Jeff.